Hello everyone, welcome to the Wolf Among Us tier list. I honestly didn't expect to be doing this. Don't worry, I am working on those videos of the theories you guys gave me. Issue is, it really requires a lot of research. I've been looking back through the episodes, trying to figure out what the heck Telltale has for them. And that's the thing, it seems like they didn't really have anything for season 1 with certain characters, and it's hard to tell what they can be in season 2. But we're most likely going to get some Wolf Among Us 2s this year. I'm pretty sure we're going to get news. I thought this would be a fun video to talk about of which characters I want to rank for Wolf Among Us Season 1. And I'm going to be honest, I don't remember some of the names, so this is going to be an honest opinion about what I think about the characters. And if I can't remember the names, that's a good sign that they're not good characters. But yeah, basically I want to make this tier list a little bit fair, so I think what I'm going to be doing for this video, you'll be seeing as I'll be showing some gameplay of the same characters I'll be talking about, and then I'll give my reasons to why they deserve an S, A, B, C, D. And if you guys want to play along with me, I'll be leaving the link down below of the tier maker, so you guys can check it out for yourselves. So, the one thing I will mention is I'm going to be talking about the characters and how they were. They could be good or bad, even if it's a villain, they could get an S tier for being a good villain. It depends on the writing. That's basically what I'm going to be focusing on. I'm going to try not to be towards the side just because oh, Gavin Hammond, Gavin Hammond, oh, he voiced Kenny in The Walking Dead, I'm going to put him in S tier. But no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to try to not include the voice actors. I'm going to try to include the actual characters and how I felt like they were written, if that makes sense. So yeah, it'll be an honest tier list of my opinions. So we're gonna start in the order we have, because why not? But yeah, basically we got Lilith, is that a name? I think that's a name, Lilith. She was okay. I don't want to say she was the best. I'm gonna give her a C rank just because she really wasn't that crazy or had a big role. She was obviously important, definitely in episode 5 when she took off the ribbon in her neck and bam, with the whole Poozy, I forgot his name. The guy, whatever, Mr. Poops, I really don't remember the names. This is embarrassing. Okay. Next one is Tweedledee. I have no idea. You know what, I'm literally gonna put them as one category. Again, they're C tier, they're nothing too special. I'm putting them together as 1 because literally, I'm not joking, I don't see any difference with them. They felt the same. So I'm just gonna put them in the C tier. They were just annoying. They were crashing through the funeral. That was just annoying. They were just annoying henchmen, I guess you could say. Oh my gosh, I was so glad when I killed Tweedledee. I forgot which was which, but I was just so happy because geez, they were just bothering to all our business in the game. Next one is the Butcher. Literally D rank. Literally, we just interrogated him. He was just hiding something from the meat locker. We had to scare him a couple times in order for him to actually spill the beans. Oh my god, literally so annoying. He wasn't that interesting. I don't even think he's I know he's probably in the Fable comics, I'm pretty sure, but I don't think he's a Fable yet, the mutated fairy tales, however they call it. I don't know what they call it. Glamour. I don't think he's wearing any glamour. I think he's just a Mundy. That's the word. Oh my gosh, I'm such a noob. I'm sorry. But yeah, this one's Flycatcher, I believe. I'll be nice and give him C rank. He was pretty. I don't want to say he was super interesting when you went to the office. I believe the office buildings. He was cool. I don't want to say he was the best character. He just seemed like a pretty cool dude. He wasn't anything that threatening or annoying. Now the next one. This one I found really interesting is Anti-Greenleaf. She was really, really, really interesting. In terms of the whole her making illegal glamour, and that it wasn't entirely it was he was basically trying to make a living in New York because or Fabletown, New York, Fabletown, whatever. I found her to be really interesting. I wish she had a bigger role in maybe episode 5. I know she had a role with the whole court scene, but I don't know, I felt like they could have done a little bit more for her. Same with some other characters. She was really interesting in episode 4. I'm glad she was at least in episode 5, really mentioned in of her choice, depending on if you burnt down the tree or not. So that's why I'm giving her a B. Not saying she's like the best, but she was pretty cool, interesting. I just wish there's more to her. Now, Bloody Mary. Awesome sauce. Should I put her in B? I don't know. I'll keep her in A. That seems fair. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna keep her in A. She was a really badass character. Obviously, she was a villain, but she was really definitely a badass character. She was introduced in episode 3, and basically shit went down, and she defeated Bigby with just a silver bullet. I know that's like OP as fuck, but she was really cool in episode 3, and I don't think she was in episode. Yeah, I don't think she was in episode 4. So it felt weird to have her like be absent. Like, you know, it kept like the mysteries filling in, floating. And then with episode 5, it was like the epic battle scene with Bigby in his final wolf form. And then there was like multiple Bloody Marys. That was like so epic. That was like one of the best scenes ever in the game. I'm probably wrong, there's other scenes as well. Episode 5 was just great. Dr. Ling... Wait, what? Oh my gosh, I almost said Dr. Lingard. Dr. Stroud? I don't remember his name. It's the doctor. I'm giving him a D right now, as you saw, just because literally he was not interesting. He was just there to be medical support. Like, he wasn't interesting. He wasn't like all happy. He wasn't like, he was just like telling Bigby pretty much like, if you keep doing this, you will not be able to move, or something like that. I don't know. Now this one, Beast. I'm putting him at B rank. I know that's probably not the best rank, but I really did enjoy him. Obviously he was supposed to be Gavin Hammond. I'm not gonna mention that, but that was a pretty cool thing. I know I said I wouldn't mention that, but it was pretty cool to have Beast in the game. The reason I'm giving him a B rank was because he was being a little bit depends on your choices really, because your choices don't seem to matter. Obviously with the elevator scene, if you were to like ignore him when he asked you about beauty. And so with episode 2, even if you tell him the truth, I believe, he still thinks you're doing something with her, and it was just really annoying. It could be the other way around, where obviously you gave him hints towards you like being with beauty, like in episode 1, with like depending on what you say. But with episode 2, it just kind of annoyed me, especially with episode 4. He was just a real dickhole. This is the same thing with beauty, sort of, where she could be a dickhole in episode dickhole, why did I say dickhole? But it could be the same thing where she could be a total dick in episode 4, so I'm just gonna keep them around the same thing. Actually no, I'm keeping her A. I really did like Beauty. She was really nice. She was definitely mysterious. Not the crazy big role, but I still liked her a lot. I feel like she has to be in B. I'd like to... Yeah, I'm gonna put her in B. She wasn't... I don't want to say she was like the best, but she was really an honorable, like, she was really cool, but she wasn't that big of a role. She had a big role in episode 2. 4, I guess? I don't know. And then episode 5 we see her. Now the Crooked Man. This guy is definitely up in the A list. He was definitely like, I guess, I don't know. He was definitely a man of business, and I really did enjoy him. He wasn't a type of villain that... He was in some way a villain. I don't know how to explain it, but he wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna... Basically had a way of words, I guess I should say. Like, he knew what to do. Like, he knew... Basically knew about, like, the business side and, like, knew what to say. That was kind of, like, his trick. He was, like, going around, like, sneaking by, trying to do everything quietly. Instead of just being, like, a villain, like, oh, bad people kill people, so that stuff. So, I think that's, like, some ways of why he's interesting. I don't know if that made sense, but I hope that made sense. This guy, I literally don't remember his name, I'm very sorry. He was at the bar, not... He wasn't interesting. He was I don't want to say he was lame, but he wasn't that crazy good, you know? Like, he was pretty interesting with his, monster form, but it was really cool in episode 1 when you got to rip off his arm. I'm pretty sure everyone did that. So that was a pretty cool moment. Ever since then, he felt he was in episode 3, I believe, and episode 2, I think, but he didn't really have a big role. I didn't really care about him that much. Now the next character, it's this guy. I kind of want to put him in D, but episode 4 had that really cool fight scene with Bigby, and that's why I really enjoyed him. It was at the pawn shop, and it was a really cool badass fight scene. I really did enjoy that a lot. I think that was like one of the best scenes ever. Not really, but I think one of the best scenes was the chase scene in episode 5, but yeah. Nerissa, oh my gosh, Nerissa. I just realized Faith is not on here. Oh well. Should I'll put her in A. I don't think she's S tier level. Nerissa she's a weird story. She was in a way like I don't know how you explain it, but yeah, Nerissa was really interesting in episode 2 when we first met her, obviously, the Little Mermaid. And something that I liked about her was that she was basically, it involved her with the Crooked Man and the other girls from the strip club. I don't know why I did that. And it was weird how this all involved on her with the purple ribbon, or purple ribbon, with the ribbon, with these lips are sealed. I know she wasn't technically the first one to say that. It was Faith, even though the whole mystery of her being Faith, and that's kind of like why I put her in A level. She's really a mysterious character where there's not a lot of answers towards what happened. We can assume what happened. We can assume that she was glamored up as Faith, or Faith is I don't even know. This whole thing's confusing. But yeah, it really did a really interesting plot twist where this really revolved around her at the end of the game. And that's what I really enjoyed. I loved how literally this person that didn't seem like a big deal, even though she was a part of the main story, actually was a bigger part to the story. And I just really loved her. She was really awesome. Now not Lumberjack, Jack. From the Beanstalk? I don't even know, but I'll put him in B level. I will admit he was annoying, but he was cool. I liked him. Like during an episode, I think episode 2 was really just but I was really interesting in episode 4 when you found him in Crane's, why did I say Crook? In Crane's apartment. That's what I found really interesting, that he was just, I think he was hustling money from Crane, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I found him to be really interesting, and that was really cool. And it was definitely weird, because I will admit I wasn't a big fan of him, but he was definitely really interesting during episode 4, and I don't think episode 3 maybe, I don't even know. It was either episode 3 or 2 that he was like, and then got interesting. Now Buffkin. Oh, what should I put him? I don't know what to put him. I'll put him B tier. He doesn't have a crazy big role, but he was pretty funny, and he's a monkey, so I figured why not. I really did like Buffkin a lot. I think he was definitely awesome. Also, why do we have 2 pictures of snow? I just realized. Oh my gosh, we have 2 pictures of snow. But yeah, Buffkin was pretty cool. I thought he was funny a lot, and him drinking alcohol, I think that was worth noting. We have 2 pictures of Snow. I don't know what to do with this. I'm just gonna include one. I think she's definitely S tier. Some of you might disagree with me, but I found it to be really interesting with her and Bigby's relationship. I know in the comics, spoiler alert, not really, but they were definitely a thing in the comics. I think they even had kids at some point. But yeah, I really did love the relationship between Snow and Bigby. She was definitely a really interesting character, especially since she had a big role with episode 1 where we thought she died, and then she basically came back from the dead, sort of, not really, in episode 2. And then Bigby got like really scared for her, and she obviously wanted to, like, you know, be strong and like not like let this threat, whoever's killing everyone in Fabletown, like, she didn't want to feel weak. She really wanted to help out. And obviously you, Bigby as the player, were scared, obviously, because you didn't want her to get killed or something. That's kind of like what I've been through with Snow in my playthrough. Colin. I said Colin for some reason. Definitely A tier. He was definitely really funny. He probably deserves B tier if I'm being honest. Like, I don't think Yeah, I think he definitely deserves B tier, but I think he was a really funny character, and episode 5, it was so sad that if you took him to the forum, he would obviously be mad at you, but if you let him stay in your apartment, obviously he's just walking around with a beer on his mouth and he smokes. I think that's pretty funny. I thought that was pretty much a funny highlight of the game. But yeah, Crane. Oh my god, I'm putting that as B tier. He was weird. Like, I didn't like how perverted he was about Snow and doing whole glamour of the whole body thing. That was kind of disgusting. I remember when the Wolfmongers first came out, I didn't really understand this at first. I just saw him as a villain. But seeing more about his actions and his like weird love towards Snow and like I guess hatred, I guess maybe in some ways, it's kind of disturbing, but it was still a really interesting plot. I wish he came back maybe in episode 5. It would have been interesting. Or I don't know. It was sad to see him. Not sad, but it was disappointing to see him leave in episode 3. We never saw him again in the featured episodes. I think we might have saw him in episode 4 in like the mirror, but that's it. He was pretty much gone. He never came back to Fabletown. I'm hoping he returns in season 2. Maybe it'll be interesting, but they're most likely not going to do that. I could be wrong though, but we got this dick bag. I hate him so much. Oh my gosh, he's literally the worst character ever. Like I just got pissed at him. You know what? We're gonna put him a D. Like, I hate him that much. He was just I just hate him. I don't know how anyone could like him. I don't know. Now we got Bluebeard. I know I said this earlier again, but voiced by Dave Fennoy, so that's a highlight, but I'm gonna put him at B because obviously he was a dick to like Snow, trying to take over his mare, and I think he basically just was rude to Snow, and ever since Crane left, I think Bluebeard was definitely like trying to get up all on Snow. Even in episode 5, I think you can see that there's some points in the game where I know Snow is the mayor, I believe, in episode 5, but Bluebeard, you can honestly tell he's still a dick. The Woodsman, definitely A tier level. It was really cool to see the Woodsman and Bigby's relationship, because in the Three Little Pigs, obviously, the Woodsman cut up, I think, Bigby for like the story, I guess you could say. But it was really interesting to see like this other way around scenario where Bigby and not Bluebeard, and the Woodsman have like a weird hate relationship, but they're still sort of friends. They had a great opening in episode 1 where they fought basically, and literally you put an axe in the Woodsman's head and he literally does not die, and your first reaction is like, how is he still alive? Obviously this was a no-brainer, but I chose Bigby Wolf as S tier. Basically Snow and Bigby are like the best characters out of the whole game. It's no wonder why they're getting a second season together. Bigby literally is a badass. Like, he's really interesting. It's really cool to see him like go through all the struggles with Snow, with the relationship, and to see all like these annoying people in the game just being rude to us, and it's cool to just see him not give a shit basically. That's pretty much why I like him. I'm pretty sure everyone else can agree with me. And also, I don't know why we have this extra picture of Snow, so just for the memes, I'm just gonna put it up here. But yeah, that's basically, oh god, oh, I can't take it out. Let's put it here, I guess. But yeah, that was basically my tier list of the Wolf Among Us. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is obviously for Wolf Among Us 2 hype. I'm really hyped for the second season. I'll definitely be doing more theories pretty soon. I already started on some, but I'm trying to really put more effort into them by trying to do research. I'm also gonna hopefully read the Fable comics. I don't think they're related in some way, but it would be cool just to read them and maybe just give some theories to them of the second season, even if they're not related. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, share, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys later in the next Wolf Among Us 2 video, and I hope you guys enjoy, and have a safe year. But yeah, bye everyone.